All right, as we watch Aiden's freestyle underwater, we're going to take some time and really look. That hand entry always looks good. I mean, you do a really good job of entering with those fingertips down, Aiden. We really like that a lot. You do a good job of keeping that head still, and then your head gets back down in the right position right as your hand has started entering that water, which means you're doing a really good job of taking a good, quick breath. And we really like that and appreciate that a lot. Eyes, head position is excellent. You're keeping your spine in line. You always want to make sure those eyes in every single stroke, other than backstroke, really working on keeping your eyes down like that. So excellent job. On that pull, again, you can see your fingertips are entering really, really well. A little more far than we want to see. Again, Lynette really wants to see your hands about 6 to 8 inches so that as you're entering, you're able to push forward a little bit better. You don't want to be so fully extended that you're not actually able to roll your body. And as you can see right here with your shoulders, you're pretty flat. So you want to try to get a little bit more shoulder roll in that. You can see that as you get to the pull, that's when you start to get that shoulder roll. But if you get your hand entering and as you push forward, start that roll a little bit earlier, the strength and the power from your stroke is going to be a lot better. Great job of pulling right here. You do an excellent job of getting your strength, pulling your hand right towards underneath your shoulder, towards your chest, which is excellent. And again, this left hand entry is really, really good as far as fingertips go. The one thing that we're kind of seeing, Aiden, that we really want to focus on a little bit here is that kick. And we're going to slow it down here. And all I want you to do is just kind of look at your kick and what you're doing. All right, because your kick is a little bit low in the water. We want to see it a little bit stronger and a little bit higher. As we first start, you have a good couple kicks and you're right near the surface, right? But then after that, we can kind of see that it's like just barely under that surface more often than not. Okay, it's almost like your left leg isn't doing a full kick all the way through. It's like a half a kick. We want to make sure those legs are a little bit higher. Okay, not your left leg, it's your right leg, sorry. But you can see that right leg stays underwater quite often. We want to make sure that kick just gets a little bit stronger, a little bit more power. We don't want it to be over kicking, right? But we want those feet a little bit higher. You can see as we're getting in that wall, there's not a lot of air right here, right here, right here, which is where you are kicking. So if we can get that kick a little bit more strong, I think you're going to find a lot better freestyle. Okay? A lot better speed going into that freestyle. I'm sorry, a lot better speed going into the freestyle. But again, right here, head position looks good. Hand position looks good. I mean, all of this looks good. Your body line actually looks really good in the water as well. And again, if you get those elbows bent a little bit more or your hand entering a little bit closer to your head, you're going to find that elbow bend is going to be a little bit easier. As we go into the turn right here, again, good job of head position, but don't take that last breath into the wall. So you want to try to take at least 2 strokes without a breath into your wall and at least 2 strokes off the wall without a breath. As we start to go into the turn here, again, you can see that your hands are up high. Okay, we want to make sure that those hands, when they're here at your hips, turn your palms down and throw that water towards your face. So right here in this position, your head is good and your legs are good, but your hands at this point should be here. And you can see that your hands are up here. So it's just kind of a wrong position where your hands are. So you really want to try to make sure you work on throwing water towards your face. As you hit that wall, you can see your feet are a little high, but you're actually a little bit high with your hands as well. You want to lay down a little bit better. So if we're going to use this cross, we'd like to see those feet a little bit lower in the water and your hips a little bit lower as well, because you actually are going to be really shallow here pushing off, which is probably part of the reason why you're not able to get out to the flags on those push-offs sometimes. You can see, really, you just did one dolphin kick. You're all ready to start breaking out. So the flags are right here. You're a good body length and a half as you're starting that first stroke freestyle. And we talk all the time about wanting to get out to those flags. Aiden, you do a good job of dolphin kicking on your backstroke. We want to see it on that freestyle. Not one dolphin kick, but 2 to 3 every single time. Good breakout as far as not breathing right away, so that's excellent. And again, man, I mean, the body line, the head position is so good, Aiden. That's a good kick coming off. But again, keep those legs higher all the way through. Okay? Excellent, Aiden. Keep it up.